Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Belle again. So today, we're going to talk about Democratic governors planning to derail Trump's agenda. Over the last few days, Democratic governors from across the country have come out to say their states will act as a hedge against actions Trump has promised to take. The governors of California, Illinois, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, New Jersey, New York, North Carolina, and Pennsylvania have all made statements indicating they are ready to push back on Trump's agenda. Most of those have indicated they plan on continually taking Trump to court in an attempt to derail Trump policies aimed at curtailing the freedoms of the people in their states. The various governors spoke to different concerns, but most included LGBTQ rights, environmental regulations, civil rights, labor rights, reproductive rights, and immigration. New York's Attorney General Letitia James said, quote, "We faced this challenge before, and we used the rule of law to fight back. And we are prepared to fight back once again, because as the Attorney General of this great state, it is my job to protect and defend the rights of New Yorkers and the rule of law, and I will not shrink from that responsibility." So, the obvious question about this strategy is, will it be effective? Will it work? That depends on a realistic expectation of what it can accomplish. Will the states be able to stop Trump's agenda outright? Not every time. The Supreme Court is clearly sympathetic to Trump, so they will probably side with him a lot. But if the expectation of it being effective is to run out the clock for as long as possible, it will be pretty effective at slowing Trump's agenda in limited instances. It would have to be things that the state can show they have standing in. So, his foreign policy and most of his economic plans will go ahead unchallenged. Domestic policies, especially those that the state can show directly impacts their state constitution or their state laws, can be dragged out in court for a very long time. Given the fact that the states seem to be coordinating, as we covered before on the channel, they might take the approach of different states using different suits, using different arguments, and stagger them over time. This is the same process Trump himself used to delay his own legal entanglements. The seemingly coordinated statements from the governors coming out in such close proximity to each other are probably also an attempt to send the message that the states do not plan to obey in advance. That those states that have populations opposed to Trump's policies will present a thorn in his side. The hope is probably that Trump tones down his policies to make them more palatable to the population of those states. The statements definitely got Trump's attention, who has been relatively quiet since the election. Trump lashed out on a minor social media site, accusing the governor of trying to stop him from making California great again. As a side note, we've gotten a lot of questions from people about moving and about which state would be best for their particular concern. We can't advise everybody individually on major decisions like that, but the states at the beginning of this video have gone on record saying they're going to try to be more aligned with your beliefs. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.